ranking the strongest versions of Superman from weakest to strongest. I know I did a video about this in the past, however that video was around when I was at 70k, and I actually have made a lot of changes to my list, and my opinion has been swayed. Also, that top 5 series was made back when Layers in a Boundless was still a thing, and as a whole those videos are just extremely outdated. Plus, I have 10-minute videos now, so I can actually go a lot more in depth on what I want to talk about. Now, this will be talking about the top 5, however, I will explain why 3 Supermen don't make the list. Now, number 8 and the first Superman that definitely gets knocked out is Milkman Man. A lot of people like to overhype Milkman, saying that he is beyond Superman, and that he's beyond any fathom of the multiverse, beyond the Darkest Night, beyond Kaz, yada yada yada. However, Milkman Man does not have any feats putting him at that. He doesn't have the story of Superman and isn't actually a version of Superman. Oh, and by the way, homie got mixed up by base Wonder Woman. So like, if this version of Superman, Milkman Man, gets completely curb stomped by base Wonder Woman, has no extra feats, and then dies, you can't put him any higher than 8. He doesn't even have the story of Superman. He doesn't even have that going for him. So number 8 is comfortably where he will rest. Number 7 is Superman 1 million. Superman 1 million, although powerful, is just a descendant of Superman. His power is nothing to scoff at, sure, and he was capable of mixing up All-Star Superman. But this was with an amp from Superman Prime 1 million, and he has no scaling to the actual base Superman. Who is number 6 on this list? Now, I was actually really debating on whether or not to put base Superman at number 6 or number 5, because base Superman has so many ridiculous feats, putting him so high, it's absurd. We do know that base Superman is actually capable of shattering the Source Wall, which is easily an outer to high outer construct, based off of the fact that Nil views the bleed as an infinitesimal speck. The bleed is already around an outer construct and an outer realm, so this would qualify as an infinite or inaccessible transcendence over an outer versal construct, meaning anywhere from a layer into outer or high outer. We also know that Dr. Manhattan believed that Superman was capable of killing him, and Dr. Manhattan himself could not affect Superman's story. Sure, he could reset him into the point where he was a baby, but he could never get rid of the story of Superman. We also know that Mr. Mxyzptlk is terrified of Manhattan, and I can't find the scan, but real ones know that Superman was actually able to scare Mr. Mxyzptlk himself. Cracking the top 5 is none other than Superman Prime. Aside from the fact that he is top 2 drippiest Superman, I mean, my god, that suit is gorgeous. He was able to completely stomp in Mr. Mxyzptlk. Mixie even points out the fact that he would want nothing more than to destroy this psycho version of Superman. However, sometimes the best thing a trickster can do is make a quick escape. With Superman and Superman Prime's feats against Mr. Mxyzptlk, it was really hard for me to decide who would win. However, base Superman did fight Monarch, got completely slapped, whereas when Superman Prime fought him, they actually boxed fairly relative to each other. So it's for those reasons that I would put Superman Prime over base Superman. However, if you want to say that a bloodlusted, full power base Superman would take out Superman Prime, then I could also see that as well. 6 and 5 are interchangeable, but I go with Superman Prime. Number 4 is the Strange Visitor Superman. Again, this version of Superman has blatant superiority over Mr. Mxyzptlk, as he was able to cross over into the 6th dimension, a realm that Ptolek is terrified of. He is also capable of tearing the fabric of the 5th dimension within DC on more than one occasion. The 6th dimension is a realm in which beings like Perpetua lie. Now, that's not to say Strange Visitor Superman is as strong as Perpetua. However, being in the same realm and being in the same weight class as Perpetua would automatically just mean that he completely stomps every other version of Superman before this. Now, here's where the list gets extremely controversial, and it's the top 3. Number 3 is going to have a lot of people, and one person in particular, very, very upset. But please hear me out. I'm going to try and explain this as best as I possibly can. At number 3, I have Superboy Prime. Hold on. Hear me out, please. Because after rereading his battle with the Darkest Night, it's actually a lot more one-sided than I initially remember. Now, one thing, we know that Superboy Prime is easily capable of slapping base Superman. He can also fight off the entire Justice League at once. In fact, a lot more than just the normal Justice League. His retcon punch is so powerful that it's able to tear apart the entire fabric of reality, retconning basically anything that he wants. However, a lot of people say that he's relative to the Darkest Night, which I feel is just wrong. His entire fight with the Darkest Night, he's going for the throat, as the Darkest Night is just talking to him. Prime is constantly on the offensive, constantly trying to get it done, but all TDK does is keep talking to him. In fact, over the course of their fight, he throws 2 punches. That's it. Prime then clenches his fist to unleash the retcon punch with an attack that he believes will end the Darkest Night. However, his dog stops him, and this is where the miscommunication lies. Because he tells his dog to get away, he clenches his fist and unleashes his full power retcon punch on the Darkest Night. This punch kills him. In fact, it doesn't just kill him. The effects of the retcon punch backfire and he ends up retconning himself out of his own story, which it ends up being a secret origin of Superman. There's also a misinterpretation that he destroyed TDK's Dark Multiverse. He didn't. That was handled by Wonder Woman in earlier issues. What he did do was destroy 52 Earths that TDK was using to summon dark variants of the other heroes. So Superboy Prime launched his most powerful attack at the Darkest Night. It ended up backfiring and actually killing him. And we know that TDK ends up surviving this attack and going on to fight Wonder Woman later. For those reasons, he's at number 3. But he is easily a high outer level character. Number 2, I feel, is quite easily Superman Prime 1 million. And there's a lot of misconceptions about his feats and his anti-feats. And I'm going to address them all here. First of all, Superman Prime 1 million is a future version of Superman that sun-dipped for 30,000 plus years. He is easily capable of surviving without solar energy for eons. In fact, this version of Superman is so busted that he can give other Supermen powers over every metahuman in the history of the multiverse. Quick little fact, Dr. Manhattan is technically a metahuman, who is also responsible for the creation of every other metahuman. Prime is busted for this feat. However, a lot of people use an anti-feat of the unkindness killing him. A ton is wrong with this. For starters, moments earlier, he suffered a severe mental nerf as he remembered Darkseid and his first death. We know that Superman's powers are almost completely derived from his mental state, as he goes from, in this fight, getting whooped by Darkseid to completely chokeslamming him with the aid of a mental amp and a hope amp. So Prime 1 million is easily nerfed by several fold. It is at that very moment where the entirety of the unkindness jump him. And here's the kicker, they don't even kill him. Despite their very best efforts, they can only wound him. This extremely nerfed version of Prime 1 million. So you could easily make an argument that Prime 1 million would be over the unkindness. And his statements and feats regarding Dr. Manhattan still are applicable. It is for these reasons why I think that the GOAT of Superman and one of my favorite versions of Superman deserve this number 2 spot. Oh, again, he has every feat that base Superman has, just multiplied by trillions of times. With Superman's feats, who barely gets amped over the World Forge, base Superman shattering the 6th dimension, etc., him sun-dipping would easily put him over Superboy Prime. Do I even have to explain number 1? I'll do it anyway. So far, every other version of Superman has at bare minimum reached the source wall, the strongest of the previous Superman that I've talked about. Kaz, you can easily get over the Overvoid, which is the next layer in the DC cosmology, and views the entire multiverse as an infinitesimal speck. Now, you can easily get Kaz over the Overvoid for many different ways. 1, Kaz's metals and his armor are infused with the Overvoid's flaw. The Overvoid's flaw is something that the Overvoid, despite its best efforts, cannot destroy. So Kaz being that flaw would mean that the Overvoid couldn't destroy him either, putting him at least relative to the Overvoid. He feels the story itself go against him, and his cosmic awareness never knows such certainty that he will lose this fight. Yet despite this, he is capable of casting Mandrak out into the Overvoid. And in Mandrak's own words, says it nearly killed him. Some people are going to argue that Mandrak had a mental nerf because he had killed his wife just beforehand. However, what people don't understand about this is that Mandrak blamed Superman. So if anything, it's a mental amp. Another way that you could get Kaz over the Overvoid is that he is the weaponized version of the story of Superman. This is stated by the actual author of the comic, and it is also stated in that same interview that the story of Superman is the most powerful thing in DC. This is verbatim stated. If you don't know why I'm not showing it, it's because I only have a minute left, and I have to actually rush through this. But yes, that is my ranking. Kaz is easily high outer to Boundless. Superman Prime 1 million is easily high outer. Superboy Prime is around a few layers of outer to high outer as well, if you can scale him to the source wall. Strange Visitor Superman is easily a few layers in outer. Superman Prime is also again a few layers in outer. Base Superman again is at that same outerversal clip. Superman 1 million is anywhere from hyperversal to low outer. And Milkman Man is fodder. And that's all I got. Later, random citizen.
Hey, name's Tanjiro Kamado, and I have super smell. Related fact, people in 1920s Japan did not wear a lot of deodorant.
Can you smell that I ate your family?
Actually, yes. Unfortunate. Oh, hey, Nezuko, you're still alive. Can you help me dig some holes? So my sister's a demon, but I think she's chilled out.
Put that bitch in a box. I'ma teach you how to kill demons.
Okay. Can I kill demons yet?
Can you cut this rock?
No.
Then you can't kill demons.
Fuck. I give up.
But don't though.
Okay. Thanks, ghost children.
All right, Biggie Smells, there's one last thing to do before you can kill demons.
What's that?
Kill demons.
Okay.
Why would you send a child here?
Don't you adore the sound of dying children? It's the only thing that gives me pleasure anymore, dear sister.
Yeah. I guess the kanji trained me well.
Did you say Sakanji? Cause I keep eating his kids. It's funny, and you'd think he'd stop sinning at kids, you know, concerning I keep eating them. It's like DoorDash, but with children. What the hell?
I could smell where to cut you.
That's fucking stupid.
All right, here's your super special sword. It's black.
Does the color mean anything?
Yep.
Oh, so that's all you're gonna.
Go do your job.
Hello, I'm Tamayo, a demon doctor. This is my assistant, Yushido. We want to kill the guy who ate your family.
Oh, hold on a second. There are good demons? That changes, like, everything.
You can't fuck her! She's my mommy!
Whoa, dude.
Fuck you!
Hey! So we were told to murder you dicks. And no better way to murder a bunch of dicks than with balls!
And since we're sending you to hell, let us point you in the right direction.
Wait, stop, I get motion sick! Hey, wait, oh, gross. You have eyes on your hands?
Yeah, I get pink palm. Like a lot. Oh, balls!
You call for me? Ah, bitch!
You call for me?
Tell us who sent you.
Are you kidding me? Muzan would murder me. Oh, fuck you.
Well, I definitely have a bunch of broken bones, but luckily that's over, and I'll finally have some time to Wait, when